All right, we ready? Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool.
All right. Whose turn is it?
I think it might be me actually.
Wait, what was the last episode we did? SCPs 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's your turn because I was like, oh yeah, once again, Sauna's got a lead in this one or something.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome everyone to Infallible. Today we're on episode. Is it 6? I believe.
Yeah, 6.
All right. Wow. We're already catching up to the big 1-0. Today we have an actual guest on the show for once. Finally.
A returning guest.
Yeah, from
Hello.
a while ago. Would you like to
Hello.
introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Solomon.
Yes, of course.
He's
Everyone knows who
back.
Solomon is.
Yeah, everyone is it, isn't it?
Famous quotes, of course.
All natural sweets companies.
Oh yeah.
Remember that debate? Remember that one?
I was wondering where's that coming from, and then yeah. All right, cool. All right, so today we're going to be talking about tech again, part 2, but this time we're going to get a bit more cryptic with it. Ibrahim, if you want to, explain further.
Well, with tech, yeah, we're gonna get into cryptocurrencies and gene editing, and there's a bit more to it. We've also got the dark web on here. I forgot about that. There's a lot here. There is a lot here. So I guess I'll start with Nitbag News then.
Yep.
First things first, there's a few Nitbag Newses, but first I forgot to mention in the last SCP one of the most famous ones. Do you know which one it is?
What, SCPs?
Yeah, it was. I forgot to mention it last time, and there's one that's so famous that I completely forgot about. I'll give you a really obvious clue. Are you ready?
What?
You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Oh man, I'm not gonna.
That one is like so famous that we completely forgot about it. I can't believe we did that.
Well, it's not. I don't consider that one. Like, what's it called? Especially famous. It's a pretty interesting.
Have you noticed?
One.
I've seen it all over the internet, like recently, especially.
Well, if you had to name a big one that we missed, it'd probably be SCP-049. You know, Plague Doctor?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that one, like, when I say famous, I mean, like, loads of people know about it.
Yeah, everyone knows about the Plague Doctor, innit?
Solomon was the Plague Doctor.
Solomon has no idea what we've been talking about.
Solomon has no idea. I'll just go into, like, the actual Nitbag News. And it's about China. China's gone on a rampage. Have you heard of the 2 things they banned?
About gaming.
Yeah, they've banned gaming and they've banned feminine men. Basically, they banned gaming. They said that kids under the age of 18 are only allowed to play games on the weekend for about 3 hours a day. Or not 3 hours a day, 3 hours in the weekend. And so, and it's a bit concerning because loads of like esports teams and stuff are from China, and like loads of Chinese players are like proper League of Legends and all those things are going to suffer a lot. And loads of really popular games from China, like, I don't know, Genshin Impact and games like that, they're all Chinese games. So it's really weird to see. But yeah, that's happening. And the other one, oh yeah, they called it a spiritual opium, by the way. I guess it's because it's addicting that they're banning it. And the other one is feminine men. You're not allowed to TVs are not allowed to broadcast these feminine men because like they're called sissies. And like it's so crazy to see this because like no other country is doing this.
I want to hear what Solomon has to say.
I mean, the gaming part. Yeah, I mean, like, there's goes to that people like games, innit? It's quite addictive, the games. So they banned it. Or
Yeah, they don't ban it completely. They just said they've reduced it a lot, 3 hours in a week, which is quite a lot, which is not very much at all.
I mean, it does have sort of impact over the games. Like, it has an impact on you as well sometimes. Like, you play too much.
So you agree with that decision?
I don't know. It's quite hard.
What do you think?
I mean, for people that are addicted to like games a lot, I suppose it's a good thing.
Well, are they doing it because you can get addicted, or because of like the effects that, because you know how
Yeah.
some people still think that
That's what I'm
shooting
saying.
games like can make you violent
That's
and
what,
all that.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know the
Well,
impacts.
well, they've referred to it as spiritual opium, so I can only assume it's the addictive part of it that they're mentioning on this.
Okay, well
Because
then
people
that
play a lot of games, like like loads of hours, especially
yeah,
esports teams. It's their whole career. Of course, they're
that
gonna play a
part
lot.
I actually agree with then. Yeah,
What, the addicting part?
yeah, because it is very addictive. I
It
have a
is
little
very
brother.
addictive.
I have a little
I
brother.
don't
I
agree with
know.
that. Oh,
My little brother
mm,
spends probably out of the whole 12-hour day, right?
mm.
He will spend like 11 of those hours in his room on his PS5.
Rookie numbers, rookie numbers. You should ask Richard.
No. That's just the day. We haven't got into the night yet.
Oh damn! No, that
Right.
is a lot. My God,
Yeah. The only time he actually gets out is either to go toilet or eat, and even then he's probably eating in his room.
that's bad. Honestly, wow.
Yeah, I know. So I know
Wow.
how addictive games can be. The whole argument about it making you violent, that's all rubbish. That's been debunked time after time. But
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, it is very addictive.
Is it really the place of the government to step in though and do that, or is it that just the role of the parent? To be honest, because like there's parental controls and stuff in games and in like procedures like that. They already exist. So why does the government need to step in and universally ban it for everyone in the country?
Well, the thing is, some parents they don't know what their kids up to. They go to work, whatever. So they have
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
he's
sort
right.
of
yeah, but it's
control.
not the responsibility of everyone else to babysit the child,
Well,
is it?
mate, that's the thing though. The Chinese government isn't like every other government.
Well, what do you mean?
It actively makes choices for its people. It doesn't have that whole, democratic side of government.
Yeah, no,
And
that is the big issue of it. Yeah.
I know it gets criticized for that, but that's the way it is. So it's not a question of should they be able to, it's because they can and they are able to. But whether they're rationalizing it correctly is another question altogether, isn't it?
They can do it, but they shouldn't do it. I guess
Well,
is the summary of it.
how would they possibly monitor that?
I mean, I'm sure there's like, because I think it applies to online games especially. So like, you can't connect to servers and stuff beyond times, or like there's some kind of. I'm not too sure on that, but I think that if you use like VPNs and things like that, you would
Yeah,
be you'd be able to bypass that rule. I'm not too sure
yeah,
though.
bang! That is so. Oh my! And they're not going to actually waste resources on trying to clamp down on this like it's a drug epidemic or something.
We're talking about China here. They
Well,
ban
actually, yeah,
feminine
yeah.
men.
It's China. It's China. They probably would. FBI, open the door. Someone on their headphones for too long. Yeah,
Someone spent 3 hours and 1 minute on the game, and they're out the door immediately.
yeah.
So they
That is
dispatched your house.
I wouldn't be too surprised. It is China. So,
What about the feminine men one then?
go on, Solomon. I want to hear Solomon on this.
I know what Solomon's gonna say.
I don't really know what to say.
Come on, man. Come on with something
That's
famous.
bro.
Say something controversial.
No, go away, bro. You're gonna put in the thumbnail or something, innit? Yeah, we don't know.
Solomon, man. Yeah, we need a quote for the thumbnail, man.
Nah, I don't know.
By the way, I wasn't exaggerating. China literally said sissy. That's to
Yes,
describe vulgar and sissy. That's literally a thing they said.
I really thought Solomon was gonna say, to be honest, men can't really be feminine, And I was like,
Yeah, but
whoa.
Solomon, you gotta give us the perfect thing.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know really what to say.
Solomon, do it for the thumbnail.
No.
Do it for the thumbnail.
All right. Let's stop
Alright.
pressuring him. What do you really think of it then, Solomon?
I don't know. Like it's like wait, so what? So what men can't? Was it? Is it adverts and something?
Effeminate men. So men that are like act feminine, kind of like
I
wear
mean,
makeup and
so they basically banned it, right? They can't do it.
they're not allowed to broadcast it on TV because they don't want to encourage it.
I mean, that just shows, innit, what the government is. Yeah, what more can I say? Really?
Okay then. Cool.
Well, like, how do they
Why are you
judge it?
sorry?
Well,
What?
how do they judge it?
I mean, out of the ordinary, I guess. things that men haven't done traditionally, I guess, is the way they're
But
gonna.
like, I swear, like we all know like K-pop, right?
Yeah, no. When I
Yeah.
was looking at the article, K-pop was like the picture everyone was showing off
Right?
for all the articles.
Isn't like I swear the culture of Korea is similar, at least similar to China, right?
I feel like Korea is a bit more freer than China is.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, South Korea is a bit more,
Yeah,
less
we don't talk
China
about the
like.
other side.
But like if they are similar, and I'm assuming there must be pop groups in China, and they have same style of clothing and all that. I find the K-pop, like BTS and all that, I find them incredibly feminine.
Yeah, honestly, like it's different. Like it's not what you expect from a
Yeah,
like
like
traditional.
be honest, if one of them put on a wig and a dress, yeah, you
Mm.
would think that's a woman. From a distance, you'd think that's a woman.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, they got no facial hair, no nothing. They're like,
Yeah, I swear. And that and they put on bare makeup, lipstick, whatever, man. And it's like, and they're so like tiny and fragile.
nice.
Yeah, well, it's true, innit? What can I say? But yeah, basically, how would you? So if someone's wearing like proper business suit but they have lipstick on, would that be considered effeminate?
I assume so. Yeah, if it's not manly or like what people have been doing in history, I guess that's probably effeminate in that condition. I don't know exactly how like they quantify that as well, but
Yeah,
I don't think there's any like they're not gonna go shoot people who are effeminate. I think they just stop people from broadcasting it so it doesn't spread
right. Because
like an epidemic. Like they think it's like an epidemic as well, kind of like the
this,
gaming one.
historically, like Japanese like samurai warriors and stuff, they have like a what is it called? The dress. I've forgotten it, but the Chinese Japanese one,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
the one where you like tie it up on your waist, and then
Yeah,
sometimes they have a bun as well.
Where
Isn't that feminine?
I mean, if it's like if it's like something that men would wear, then I guess it's fine. I assume like that's
That's
a
so
manly
weird.
thing. I
But
don't know.
that's the
It's such
fact.
a. It's not like where do you draw the line? It's a bit weird.
Yeah, they're comparing it by Eastern standards, I'm assuming, but by Western standards, that's a woman, fam. That's a woman.
So if you're wearing makeup and you're not a samurai, you're banned. And
Yeah.
then now you see everyone in K-pop just wearing samurai outfits, and that's just how we're gonna be. All right.
All right, let's get on to the crux of the issue today.
So what do you lot think of cryptocurrency right now?
Solomon, are you investing in cryptocurrency with your sugar?
Yeah, cinemas are
I mean,
basically an IT.
sweet company.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, you haven't branched out.
invent sugar coin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sally coin.
Yeah, Sully coin.
I
Brilliant.
would actually buy that. I would buy that.
I would, no, I wouldn't have any money, but I'd go into debt for it.
Yeah.
I said we were just talking over you.
Yeah, Solomon, got answer.
Yeah. So one thing I could have come to is that this is new generation of money, innit? Like
Yeah.
money, like I mean physical. Like it's gonna finish in like I don't know, like and I'll say the next like I don't know 20 years, maybe
You
less.
think
I don't
money's
know.
gonna get obsolete?
Yeah, everything is cryptocurrency. 'Cause I'm sure what's his name, Elon Musk said you can pay you can use cryptocurrency to pay for Tesla. I'm sure.
Did you say that?
Yeah, something like that. I can't
Oh,
exactly
that's
something
interesting.
like that. Yeah.
Probably Dogecoin.
Yeah, Dogecoin is big, but I think I agree actually with Solomon. I think this is a bit of a fad. And you know how today there's more technology than ever, so you can communicate with someone on the other side of the world, right?
Right.
I think that the more this whole cryptocurrency comes into the spotlight, the less exclusive it is, obviously. So more people want in on it, more people do this, that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's prepared to hold the weight of the entire economy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's going to collapse just like Solomon said, and we're going to go back to whatever it maybe not, pounds or notes and all that, but definitely like debit cards and stuff like that.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
so you think it's gonna go like it's gonna just collapse and it's gonna like die out?
eventually, yeah. Someone's
Oh,
gonna say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, and it's just gonna destroy the whole market.
because I thought it was gonna be like it's gonna become generalized and become a new currency.
It already is a new currency.
Like as in you can go to Tesco and pay for like shopping with it.
Oh, that sounds bleak. That sounds...
that's how it feels like for me. That's what, because eventually it's gonna become super popular and everyone's gonna have it, right? And so to capitalize on that, it's convenient, it's private, it's safe. You can just tap, use.
Do any of you have cryptocurrency?
No.
None of you?
Nope.
Oh, right. Because like some of my family members do. Some of them invested in like Dogecoin and all that. So it's a bit, mad. But yeah, I don't think cryptocurrency has the ability to withstand all of that, essentially.
Sorry about that. I had to go settle something real quick.
Yeah. I understood. Yeah. But yeah, basically, I really hope. Well, which one do you hope it will go? Do you hope it will collapse, or do you hope it will become ubiquitous?
Ooh, big words.
That's a normal word.
Ubiquitous. I think I'd prefer it if it stayed as it is, to be honest. Like, because I feel like what's gonna happen is it's gonna become generalized, and then we're gonna get the new crypto. I don't know, some crypto. That's another safe coin, and then that's gonna become, and then, like that's how it feels like it's going for me. At least I think that's the most like logical option. Because if Elon Musk is starting charging, is starting to accept it for Teslas and stuff, it's only a matter of time, right? Especially for like big purchases, like big things.
Elon Musk is always slightly ahead of the curve, though, isn't he?
He is, yeah. So we're just gonna let time catch up with him.
What about you, Solomon? Do you think you'd want it to like die out, or you'd want it to become generalized?
Like I said, I think, like you said, at some point it will actually collapse. It's like with anything, isn't it? Like stock market, shares, they all like go up and down. The thing is that if it goes, like, if it like goes popular, I don't know, like even the thing that I don't know how Bitcoin works. Like when you pay for stuff, you know what I mean? This be weird. Like, I
It's
don't
like
know.
mining, innit? I don't understand it either.
It seems like it's like kind of like stocks where you put your money in, you get this virtual token, and then you sell it when it's worth more money.
If
That's
it
what it
becomes,
seems like to me.
if it does become generalized, I hate my life because I literally do econ at A level. This is a whole different level of econ, isn't it? Completely different to how we function.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn a whole new coin.
Because we'd
All
have
of
no
your-
banks. We'd have no banks, wouldn't we?
I mean, I don't think the original money is gonna die, because it was gonna be like those 90-year-old boomers who are gonna be like, no, I need my £50 coin note.
That'll be us. That'll be
Yeah,
us.
that'll
You
be
say
us.
that
Yeah,
now. That'll be
honestly.
us.
That'll be us.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time until we turn into that as well.
We'll be looking back on like regular TVs instead of holograms and be like, back in my day, we couldn't interact with the TV.
Oh, it was good. It's great.
We just had the internet. That's all we had.
At least for us, if it does go crypto, we don't have long left, so we can just leave. It's calm. If it does go that way, like if it goes into generalized crypto, we'll be dead anyway, so it doesn't matter to us.
Nice.
I can just imagine like my grandkids on some holographic like wrist device, and I'm just like, did you know back in my day we used to use our legs to move around, and that's gonna be good.
Not exactly anymore.
Yeah, we've already started leaving that one now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, cryptocurrency is scary prospect for me.
I feel like, it seems like when I first heard about it, it seemed like easy money. Like you put money in, you get more out. But it's not really that easy, is it?
Well, there's never such thing as...
It's risky as well, because you can lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's never such thing as easy money. If you're getting more money, then someone out there has lost money. You got to think about it like that.
Yeah,
Because there
especially
is
in
no.
gambling and stuff.
The only way more money gets into the economy is if the government does it. Oh man, I need to tell you about something mad,
Go on.
that I learned in econ. Yeah, Miss actually asked me never. Miss actually asked me never to talk about it, but I was like, I gotta share it somehow, and now
Just
I'm
gonna
actually
watch the
sharing it
podcast.
because it's such a dodgy way of doing stuff. But I'm doing it on a podcast, and now it's literally open to everyone on the internet, right?
Don't worry, no one's gonna see this podcast until like 10 years
It's
down the
quite.
line.
It's quite a. It's a known thing, but I don't understand how it's not more known because it's kind of mad. But basically, when the economy is like really struggling, like in like 2008, where
Mhm.
basically,
They're
yeah, that
crashing
was
it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly right. The reason why that crash happened was because in America, loads of banks were
Giving out
basically
loans.
what?
They're giving out loans to people and they couldn't pay back.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh
Wow,
yeah, I remember
Suleiman,
hearing that.
you know a
Yeah,
lot
and
about
then
this
they
stuff.
passed it
Damn.
off to other people
Yeah,
so that they
I
can get
think
their money.
finance, isn't it? Finance was
Yeah,
learning about it.
They
yeah.
passed it off to other banks or sold it to other banks. I remember that.
Yeah, and yeah, eventually they repossessed the houses, but they had to sell the houses at a lower cost. And no one wants to buy the houses, so they just have loads of these properties without any actual money. So banks are less willing to invest and loan and all that, right?
Right.
So obviously because our banks have really big ties with American banks, we sort of get infected too, innit?
Oh,
Right?
infected.
Yeah, it was like its own sort of disease. But
Damn it,
basically
Americans.
what the government does is something called quantitative easing.
Haven't heard of that one.
Suleiman, have you heard of that?
No, that's a big word for me.
Yeah, it's basically what it does in a situation like that. So basically, what they do is they, so, when a government needs money, right? They need to borrow money. They usually borrow it from the private sector.
Yeah.
So like companies that own like I don't know, like TFL or stuff like that. They're owned by private companies, right?
Right.
So they borrow money with them by basically giving them something called a government bond.
Mm.
And it's essentially like a promise, like an IOU. It's basically like you give me this set amount of money and over the next 10 years I'll give you like a tenth of it every year until the 10 years is up, then I'll give you the lump sum back.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so it's quite a big thing. Like that's why firms love their government bonds. But basically, when this sort of recession happens, what the government does is they literally make more money.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they make it out of nothing. Like seriously, they're just making more money just
Isn't
from
that
nothing.
worse for the economy?
It lessens the value of the currency. But what they do is with that new money, they go back to the private sector. That includes banks and stuff, right?
Right.
And they do this through the Bank of England because the Bank of England and the government are sort of one in one, right?
Right.
The Bank of England buys back all these government bonds from the private sector.
Oh, okay.
So the private sector is like, cool, take the government bond because now they have money now. It's liquid. It's actual money that they can do stuff with. And they're willing to give more loans and stuff like that. So it's basically just a really complicated way of saying the government literally makes more money out of nothing.
That's sly.
And it devalues everyone else's money.
Damn.
Damn, that's sly.
Yeah, I got, it's so dodgy as well, and it's becoming less and less effective. Obviously, I can't say that in the exam. I just got to explain how it works and not give any opinions on it. But
Personally,
it's
I
so
believe.
dodgy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any money. Let's just make more of it.
Yep, that's exactly it. Let's just make more, basically.
Who cares about what everyone else is going through? Money.
Yeah, but they're starting to do it less and less because obviously, as you make more and more money, it becomes less and less, valuable. So if you are gonna make more money, you have to make a lot more instead, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's no point doing it anymore because eventually you're just gonna get hyperinflation.
Yeah, eventually.
That's dangerous. Nobody wants hyperinflation. But yeah,
That's
basically
very
we've gone
real
into
bad.
we've obviously divulged into an economics lesson now. Let's actually move on to technology now.
Well, we talk about cryptocurrency. What's that anyway?
Yeah. Well,
So should we move on from cryptocurrency to a related topic, the dark web?
Oh God.
yeah, it's interesting.
Oh
Have
wait,
any
I
of
gotta
you-
ask Suleiman. I gotta ask Suleiman a very important question.
What?
Suleiman, is cryptocurrency halal?
Oh God. I don't know. Yeah. Whoa. Why you different game, bro?
What is it? Because you're
Suleiman,
literally
you're religious.
you're buying more
I
money
don't
and
know.
then selling it for a profit.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that interest?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
isn't
know.
it
I don't know.
like because in Islam, I'm pretty sure it's like, you can only earn money if you've worked hard to get it. So you can't gamble because you earn money for nothing.
And also,
I don't know.
you can't collect interest either, can you?
Yeah, no, interest is
So
bad.
how could you ever profit?
Suleiman, answer us.
I don't know. I'm also like,
Suleiman, you're supposed to be the
do you,
religious one. Come on, man.
do your own research, innit?
Oh man,
That's
I
your
asked
homework.
scholars too, and the scholars are like, some of them have no clue. So it's like,
They don't know what technology is.
yeah,
Uh,
I know. I shouldn't be saying it, but some scholars are just on a madness. Some of them really don't know what's going on. So like,
Stay tuned for religion.
yeah,
Again.
yeah,
Maybe one day we'll reach religion, like actually.
yeah, maybe.
Anyway, the dark web.
Have any of you accessed it?
I have
No.
gone on it a few times.
No,
The thing is,
I never will.
the dark web is way it's not as bad as people say it is. Because
Yeah, I can imagine.
if you really want like most of the sites are fake or like
Mm.
scams on like the surface level, trying to get the people who just came in for like, they don't know their way around, so they're just on the surface level. And then if you really want to see the bad stuff, then you gotta like know what you're doing and stuff. So
Isn't there
I
like
dig deep.
you gotta like know everything.
isn't there like a difference between the deep web and the dark web?
Yeah, I think so. I think isn't the dark web the illegal stuff and the deep web is just the stuff that's
Yeah, so I just googled it, and basically, the deep web is everything outside of. So you have the World Wide Web, right?
yeah, the surface web.
Well, no. The World Wide Web is everything that possibly exists on the internet, right?
Yeah.
And then you have, when you go lower down, you go into the deep web. That's the bottom half. And then the dark web is just a tiny part of the deep web.
Yeah, with all the illegal stuff.
Yeah. So that's basically, the dark web is the dodgy bit.
Yeah. The thing with the deep web is that like with the dark web, it's just that you like I've been on like they have like a wiki. It's like the dark wiki or something. Wiki, yeah, the wiki, and then you go on it, and then there's just a bunch of links, and then like the links go to certain places. Half the links don't even work, but like the ones that do work, they just lead to random. Like I've been on drug websites and stuff like that. I haven't ordered anything. Don't come after me. But like, most of it's just fake, or like you know those police traps where they try and like if you buy something they come to you or something. Yeah, those ones. Like loads. There's like loads of those things. I actually tried looking for like messed up stuff. Couldn't find it. I've seen more messed up stuff on the surface web than on the deep web, on like the world web.
Is there like, because obviously there's like loads of like the theories about snuff films and like paedophilia and all that.
Yeah.
Is any of that true?
I did run into one website that was really like it was really disgusting and like creepy. It was basically like a little kid, like pictures of him, and it was like, don't tell mummy, and then like it was like him touching, you know what, for the dads, and I immediately went off it. So
was it a real kid?
A real kid. I don't know if it was like some prank or stock image or something. It was a real kid, and it was just like.
That's actually mad.
That's like the only case of me ever running into it. That's it.
That is actually too mad.
Yeah, so a lot of the time for the screwed up. Have you heard of like red rooms and stuff?
Yeah.
Apparently that's a myth, but I've seen like red room websites. You can't access them because you need Bitcoin for it. I'm pretty sure they're scams anyway, but like those exist.
How do you like? how do you even access the dark web? Is it with Tor?
Yeah, you need Tor browser, and you don't need it, but a VPN is very very much like you basically should have it so
Yeah,
that
to
you're
avoid
untrackable.
people finding where you are and all that.
Yes, you're untrackable. And you're probably still gonna get tracked if you go too far, because like the people on there are mad. But like with Tor and thing, then you just need to get the special link for the wiki that's constantly changing. You get that, and then you just browse a bit.
Hmm.
I haven't gone on it in like a year though. Honestly, I only went on it like a few times just to check it out because I was that curious. But it's really not
Yeah.
that bad, honestly. Or at least not on the surface level.
Well,
So
that was a mad one, Ibrahim.
have you lot have never been on it?
No.
No. No.
Damn. Hey, you gotta try
Yeah.
it. You gotta try it, man. Honestly,
No,
it's not
I
that
don't
bad.
want to now. I don't
You've
want
probably
to.
seen all the
Yeah.
creepy pastas and stuff and thought, oh shit,
Yeah,
no.
I have. I've seen bare creepypastas.
It's literally so disappointing because you expect to go on there and just immediately be bombarded with like
What is it?
uh
Is there like a
hackers
search
trying to kill
bar
you and
and
stuff.
everything?
Oh yeah, no, there are search engines on there.
So it's like a search bar. You just Google whatever and see what comes up.
Yeah, no, there's multiple different types of search engines. So like obviously you've got DuckDuckGo for like the clear like surface web, and then if you go on the deep wiki, there's like links for other search engines. But usually I use those search engines sometimes. Usually you barely get any results that you want, and there's like pop-ups everywhere, like ads and pop-ups and stuff. It's like it's I don't know. If you really want stuff, you gotta actually, you know, go through procedures. So,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
you can find a lot of weird stuff. I remember seeing another website that was interesting. It was basically um picture for picture trade. So you basically put a picture on there, and then it would give you a random picture back, and it would give that picture to someone else, like of the same size.
I remember.
I never used it because like that's a bit
I
that's
remember.
too much.
I remember coming across a site. Yeah, this is on the normal web, right?
Right.
I remember coming across a site because I was looking for like album like books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I came across one site that was basically just loads of pictures of this boy,
Oh, is
this
it?
little boy, like 12 years old or whatever. And there were comments, and all of them were like proper like mad, basically about like what they want to do to the boy and all that.
Oh no.
And I was like, what the heck is this site? What's going on? And I just got off, yeah. And
FBI.
I've never been able to find it again.
Oh no.
So I was like, yo, I must have seen something that I wasn't meant to see or whatever, but someone must have taken it down. I don't know, but yeah.
I've seen some proper like weird stories. You know those girls who are like, oh, if you were in a room with me and I couldn't say no, what would you do?
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, no. It came in my view page once. I deleted TikTok afterwards. Like, I looked at it, and like all the comments were so like thirsty. I was like, what is this, guys? What is going on? Giving us a bad name here.
Yeah.
You gotta put it back, put it away, man. It's so weird. But yeah,
Yeah. I can't
Solomon, you
handle
got
it.
any stories?
No.
Yep. All right.
Solomon's an upstanding citizen, all right?
Yes,
No,
Solomon doesn't mess with dots.
He
but I
doesn't
know
do anything.
but I know the amount of shit you can find in the dark web and buy. It's mad. Like it's just like imagine it. I mean,
Like
it's
yeah, hitmen and stuff like that.
just-
I did run into a hitman website as well, but it seems so fake as well. All those sites just seem so fake. I don't know,
Mm.
which
Anyway,
they
yeah,
probably are.
I think we've transitioned from tech again now.
We're going from internet now.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Do you guys what do you guys think about gene editing then? Like, what do you think we can like? Have you heard of like customizer babies and things like that, where you just go
Ooh.
yeah.
into the
I've heard
hospital
about
and be
that.
like, I want my child to have blue eyes,
I've
brown
heard about
hair,
that.
That's
white
illegal, you
hair.
know that?
Do you think like that will ever become generalized and normal?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
What year? What year?
What year? Yeah. I think about 20.
What?
I
I
reckon
don't know.
within the next 3 decades.
3 decades.
Yeah. Definitely within our. By the time we're like middle aged, it will be like normal.
Oh damn, you're going through. I was gonna bet somewhere around like 4 decades or 5 decades.
Nah, man. We've already got access to it, like CRISPR and all that.
Yeah,
It's
but like
so easy to do, like, just edit some, like, I don't know, like, I swear they've edited some, like, cats or something to make them glow in the dark.
I can't remember if there were cats or anything. But
There
I
was
can imagine.
something.
No, but there's so little we know about these things. Like
Of
it could
course,
go
yeah.
so wrong.
You know humanity, mate. We dive
Yeah, no,
in
we don't
head
give a
first,
fuck.
alright?
We
Yeah,
don't give a
alright?
fuck. We just go.
Yeah. So, like, now that we've discovered this new technology that literally allows you, we could, like, literally create immunities to, like, diseases and stuff. It'd be so mad, but it's also so dangerous because you could create, like, a monster or something. But, you know.
We could literally speed up artificially like natural selection, and give everyone the most optimal genes, and then go on from there and like speed up everything. Like
Well,
we could
I
just do
think
that.
I think natural selection's ended now.
You think it's ended?
Yeah. I think we're literally the only species that stopped evolution.
Oh damn.
The reason why I'm not saying that because I think personally all that evolution's always happening, but we've created a society that basically
Doesn't
caters
need
to
it.
all people.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah, like no, I'm saying that. It's basically we've got rights now, innit? Okay, you've
Right?
got, if you're disabled, if you've got a genetic disorder, whatever, you're still gonna be helped by the government or whatever, right?
Yeah. So we don't need it anymore.
You're still gonna find a partner, you're still gonna have children, whatever, that's still gonna go on. That genetic deformity is still gonna be passed on.
Yeah.
So normally in like the wild like life or whatever, there was no like government, there's no functioning system, none of that. Then like all people with like disorders would probably, pass away in it, not pass on their genes.
I
So
mean
that
that
would
is true.
be
Yeah.
so that would be evolution. Eventually we'd reach natural selection to the point where, we have the perfect human being. But now we've developed society, we're not gonna get that.
But I think imagine that though. Or can I maybe have blue eyes or something? That'd be so weird.
Yeah, it
It's
would
just
be. But I don't see anything wrong with it.
You don't see anything wrong with.
Getting a designer baby. What's wrong with that?
I mean, doesn't it promote like the same ideologies that we're trying to get rid of?
Which is what?
Like, oh, blue eyes, blonde hair.
Well, who said everyone would want blue eyes? I don't want an Asian with blue eyes.
Yeah, but if you have the choice, like we won't want it, but like a lot of people will.
Yeah, I know, but mate, Asians are like the biggest on the planet, mate. So like,
All
you
right,
think
let's just reverse it.
you
Black
think
hair and
Chinese,
brown
you
eyes.
think Chinese and Indians are getting children with blue eyes and blonde hair? No, thank you, mate.
All right, let's flip it around then. Brown eyes and black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that becomes the new thing, and
Well, it
blue eyes
already is.
and
That already is the majority of the planet.
you'd be like everyone wants it now.
No, because not everyone's gonna want it.
I mean, you're underestimating like fads and
No, I'm not
trends.
underestimating it. White people are gonna want blue eyes, blonde hair, fine, whatever you want, yeah. But the majority will still be black with black hair, black eyes, black hair, because the majority of the planet already is that, and because it's the dominant gene, it always gets passed on.
I don't know, man. It's the human race, man. You gotta.
It's sad. I'm sorry, but it's true.
No,
It's sad,
it's
but
the
it's true.
human. You're not. You're underestimating the human race and how stupid we are.
Yeah, definitely we'll get the odd, one or two people that literally
No,
just
it's
try
not
and
the
make.
odd. It's gonna be. We used to think that like anti-vaxxers were the odd one or two.
No, but that's because the internet is a madness. The internet spreads this stuff like a disease.
Yeah,
Back
and
in
the
the
internet's
day,
gonna be even more expensive by the
yeah,
time
I
this happens.
know. That's actually horrifying. Back in the day when you had like Holocaust deniers and all them rubbish people, they just lived in their own little hole and didn't spread their, message or whatever
Yeah,
it
they
was.
just died, and they
Yeah,
died
they
in the
just
isolation.
died and that was it. It was all good. But now we have the internet, we got like Facebook and mums sharing posts about how their children contracted HIV or whatever from this vaccine. And it's like,
So stupid.
I swear, how are we backwards now? How are we going backwards? If there is a God, I swear something's gone wrong in this process.
You're
Something
messing
has
with us.
gone wrong.
We've designed technology so good that it started to make us dumber.
Yeah, it's actually mad. Like seriously, I can't handle it. But yeah, I have no problem with designer babies.
You have no problem with it.
No. What?
All right.
If anything, your parents will love you more. Because you literally know you were hand selected for them. They were literally selecting every part of your body. You're perfect to them.
You're
Think about
perfect.
it.
Don't you think that if the like designer babies exist, no one's gonna give like the like you know those genes, like everyone's gonna pick like the special ones, like athletic or like tall and those
Yeah.
kinds of things.
Yeah.
Don't you think like certain types of people, it's gonna just like turn us into very like a lot similar, like we're gonna become
Yeah.
way more similar and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you not see that as bad?
Why is that bad?
Like if everyone starts becoming taller and like everyone starts like
What
everyone's the ideal height.
everyone's less obese, everyone's taller, everyone's stronger, everyone's faster, everyone's healthier.
Yeah,
Oh no,
everyone's
that's a problem.
yeah, no, because like we're gonna like how every human is different like nowadays, right?
No,
Every
I'm
human
sorry.
has their own thing.
People like celebrating difference because they think it's somehow special when it's not. It's not. If you, these people that are on like, I don't know, like like, what's it called? Plus size women and all that, right? And they're all like say they're all happy with their body and it's
Or you're
different
fat
and we should
phobic.
accept that.
You're fat phobic.
Fair enough. No, I agree though. You should accept them for who they are, right? Whatever.
Right.
I'm not here to judge you. You do you, innit? As long as you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
Right? But if they had, I guarantee you, every single one of them, if they had an opportunity to become the pangest woman on the planet, slim, all that, they'd all pick it 100%.
You think? Yeah. I mean, most likely, yeah.
They all pick it. None of them would say no. If any of them
Honestly.
said no, then the only thing that outweighs them is their stupidity.
Oh, you're tiring.
So
Look,
like, yeah, oh yeah, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate, differences. But if this gene editing did happen, everyone became more similar. That's less reason for people to be racist. Less reason for people to be religionist or whatever. Classist.
yeah, but some types of people are just gonna disappear.
Yeah. So
Like they're never like super duper short people are just never gonna exist ever again.
so
What do you mean?
why is
So
that,
they're never gonna
why is
exist
that a
ever again.
problem?
They will
But why
never
is that a
exist.
problem?
They're gonna die out. That type of person is gonna die out.
But why is that a problem?
I don't know. I find it kind of weird to just
Yeah,
have
it's
the
kind of
perfect.
sad.
It's
Kinda
sad. Like
sad.
the perfect person is gonna live, and every other inferior person is just gonna,
But if
Thanos
everyone's
type.
perfect, then it doesn't matter, then does it?
I mean, if everyone's perfect, then like eventually people will find differences, and we'll be back to square one again, won't we? Like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna
Oh,
eventually.
your left nostril is 1 millimeter to the left. Ah, wrong.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
we're gonna repeat ourselves.
Yeah, we will. Humanity is like that. So
Yeah, so we'd like delete we'd delete loads of like inferior people, and then still end up back at square one again.
yeah. I want to hear Suleiman. Yeah.
Yeah, Suleiman, go on.
Do you have an actual problem with designer babies? Like, what is your general like aversion
Uh,
to?
I think I don't know. Like I know you're gonna take me like say what I'm saying, but I think it's not natural.
Oh man, this whole
Thumbnail.
Yeah, I knew. That's
No,
what
no,
you
no,
were
no, no.
saying.
But like, why is it bad if it's not natural?
Cause like that's not because the parents are. It's not like. So, wait, how would they make it? What was it like? What with the DNA inside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they edit it.
they have different types of enzymes for DNA, I believe, and they
Well, it's something. It's a restriction enzyme, isn't it? Something that snips at your genetic
it snips the
data.
certain part and replaces it. I believe.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, CRISPR is something completely different to that now. But like, I tried googling it, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. So like,
It's
It's
too
too long.
complex for us.
yeah. But yeah, Solomon, is your only argument that it's not natural then?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
why?
No, it's weird. It's weird. Like everyone said, it's just weird. Like
But
everyone.
if it's not
Go on.
natural, then why is it bad? What
You
makes
could
it bad about
definitely
not being natural?
you could definitely say that it's kind of like playing God. Because God's designed you the way he's designed you, but then you're changing it. That's another thing that you could say, technically. If you were religious, that's an argument, I feel like.
But
That people
then
would be against.
what about your fingernails and your haircut? You're constantly cutting that.
No, but like your basic things. Because like
Why is that?
God has said keep yourself clean and stuff. Like maintain those things are already accounted for.
Did he say that though explicitly?
Or keep yourself clean.
No, did he say
Oh.
cut your hair, cut your fingernails, all that?
I'm
God,
pretty sure he has.
He has said that.
I'm not too
Oh,
sure
God.
actually. He probably has, I'm not sure.
Where did he say that?
Oh yeah, you gotta pull this card on me. I just said I'm not sure, and you're gonna be like, where
No,
has he said
because
that?
I swear Suleiman said that he did. Have you heard of Suleiman?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think I have. I
Uh,
don't know.
Mate,
What else do you think he's meaning?
I've
Fuck
never
your nose head.
understood. I've never understood this unnatural argument though. Humans do unnatural things all the time. We never have a problem with it until it suddenly collides with our beliefs, and then it's just unnatural, and then it's wrong.
Yeah, but like, can you imagine God has created you with brown eyes, and then you suddenly go, no, I want blue eyes, and then you
Well, how
change
do you
that?
know? How do you know that's not God's work too, though?
That's also a thing, but like most of the time, oh no, fuck, shit, he's got me. He got me. God's giving me the brain to do this. Sullivan, back me up, man. What are you doing?
Oh,
Sullivan,
my guy.
back me up, man.
Well, surely you believe the whole idea that nothing can happen without God wanting it to happen, right?
Yeah, God's given the
Oh,
human a
shit.
brain, so.
Oh,
So it's
shit.
happened. I got
Shit,
you.
shit. Yeah, red alert. Do something, Sullivan.
Nothing.
Code red.
Well,
Oh,
actually, I've come up with an argument against myself. So
come on.
free will, is it?
Oh, free will. Look, we got you. Free will.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. True. Yeah. Free will. It's true, isn't it?
I mean, do we even have free will? Is the question.
No, it's a myth. It has free will.
Stay tuned. Maybe I don't even want to say stay tuned anymore. Like,
We don't have free will, but actually we could do that as a future episode. So like,
free will, yeah.
let's move on now because I swear we've gone from tech to suddenly determinism and free will. So like,
we've turned to scholars now.
yeah.
We've gone into what's the word I'm looking for? Philosophy.
Yeah.
Do you lot overall think the internet's good or bad? I think we all have the answer for this one.
Solomon?
Internet's good or bad?
It's okay. So in some way it's good, but because obviously but some way because you get news and stuff. At the same time, it's bad as well. Like,
Or if you had to say one, if you said overall it's good or bad, which one?
oh no, I'll say it's bad. Like overall.
Oh really? Ooh.
Really? Unpopular
No,
opinion,
'cause-
Solomon again.
I got here you go. The quote.
That's the quote for today. The internet is bad.
Yeah, the internet is a devil from Satan. He's created it for us.
The internet is created by Shaitan.
Sona, what are you doing? Why are you creating the internet for?
Hey, yeah, you see my genius. You see my genius. Yeah, exactly. You think God can do that? No, that was all me, mate.
Oh boy. If God actually exists, he's proper staring at you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a discussion with him later after I die, obviously. But you know,
Discussion.
we're gonna have a real sit down, talk about this whole problem.
What the hell were you doing?
What is this? You call this good work? Results like these don't belong in the resume of an almighty being, mate.
He's gonna shit talk him. He's gonna like zap you with lightning or whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
Solomon, what was the unpopular opinion? Explain yourself.
I say it's bad because like so many people like they get brainwashed by so much things on the internet. Like it's bad, isn't it? Like it can affect the person as well. Like for example, but you're talking about social media or just internet overall.
Overall,
There's
everything.
Everything. Like you see people, like you see how these people are living their lives, and that person, oh, they're happy and stuff. But behind that screen, are they really happy? The lifestyle they have.
Oh, he's
No.
gotten into real,
Are they really
subject there.
happy?
It's true,
Yeah, but
there
Solomon,
are.
Solomon, you got to think about it this way: if the internet didn't exist, Infallible wouldn't exist either.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It has good and bad points, isn't it?
Good and bad, yeah. Overall, I think like it's done a lot more good than bad. Like I feel like we wouldn't have advanced nearly as fast as we have if it wasn't for the internet and how extreme it's gone. But you know one thing that's I've noticed recently, and it's especially to do with like the upcoming shorts and stuff that people have started to post and things like that with TikTok and all around. Do you guys have a way lower attention span now compared to before? I was met by silence.
What do you mean by before?
Like before these like short videos and TikTok started like proper becoming really, really.
Yeah, probably. It's
'Cause,
really
Yeah.
sad, isn't it?
You know what I see myself doing a lot now? I see myself going, oh, this video is really long. I'm gonna watch this later when I have the time for it, and then I end up forgetting about it and never watching it. I do that all the time. Or like if a video is like too long, I'll consistently be checking like the watch time to see like how long the video is, or things like that.
Mm.
Have you not noticed that within yourselves as well?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh damn, our attention spans are fucked. We've done it.
Yeah, I actually think overall, I think the internet is good for society than bad, though.
Yeah, overall, yeah, it's better.
'Cause the internet is responsible for other things too, isn't it?
The internet, yeah, it's for a lot. There's a lot that the internet's done.
Yeah. So I really, if I had the choice, I'd rather keep it than
Yeah.
get rid of it. But
Let's
yeah,
talk about-
basically.
Let's talk about how social media is corrupting the youth.
No. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Which social media is corrupting the youth back in my
Yeah.
day?
So I'd get rid of social media. I would get rid of that.
Would you? Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, I
100%.
don't get the like enjoyment of social media. To be honest, like I don't get what the hype is. Like no one truly cares if you're I don't know, the Big Ben or something. And you post a picture of it. Like usually I'll just look at it and be like, okay, move on. I don't
There
really
is-
see what the appeal is.
You know what it is? That person, people that take it, they want to people feel jealous or have that feeling inside. Oh, I wish I could have gone there. I mean,
I don't really feel jealous when I see him though. At least I don't know.
no, but not you specifically, but like there are people
Yeah,
saying,
obviously.
for example, people are having dal and roti at home. And someone's out in a fancy restaurant. Like you think you'll be like jealous. Of
You'd be
stuff.
like, thank God I had Dal instead.
Yeah, and so it's just things like that. Innit?
Yeah, no, I can definitely see. The only like my parents like outright banned social media for me, so I never like got the I never got the appeal of it. Like I only made an Instagram account purely to see what my friends are doing, and I never used it for like 2 years. It's still private right now, as it stands.
Yeah. Same. I have Snapchat, but it's just there on my phone.
Yeah, like it just
Same.
exists.
I don't use it.
I used to have a Facebook account purely to log on to Miniclip and play Able Pool and get the free 5 cash. That's why I had Facebook. That was my purpose. But like I've never seen the appeal of social media, because I guess maybe because it was just banned for me. Maybe because my life is boring as hell and I have nothing to post anyway. But whatever the reason, we've met our 45-minute quota, by the way.
Well, I think we did quite a bit in 45 minutes, actually.
Yeah, we have. I've got like
We're all over the
2
place,
more
really.
topics. I've got like 2 more topics. Do you guys want to do it or?
Yeah, well, let's just see what they are, innit? What is it?
Yeah,
So first was iPhone versus Samsung.
We all know what the answer is to that. Come on.
To be honest, you know what I really like about Samsung though? Like iPhone is really like the UI is so good and it looks really cool. The thing about Samsung is it's so much more free. Like you can go on the internet and download like a third-party app store and download different things like that. On iPhone, you can't do anything like that. It's a bit of a shame. I wish iPhone was more free compared to
No,
Samsung.
but-
Well, like with its UI and stuff.
It's
'Cause, like,
gotten
Sam-
better.
It has gone better, but like you can't just go and download the third-party app
Yeah,
store.
but then
and-
why Samsung then? Why not Huawei or whatever? All Android phones are known for being customizable.
Yeah, well, Samsung has that and is Samsung, so it's the best out of all of them. Like, so it's the only one that can really stand against.
No, I wouldn't trade it because I think Samsung iPhone is cleaner, it's faster. You've got more apps on the App Store than than they do on the Play Store.
Yeah, but you can just go ahead and download it from the internet and be fine.
Yeah, you can do that with the iPhone too.
No, you barely can. Like you can, but like barely.
Yeah, but you
Like
can.
with Samsung, you can just be like, oh, I'll get an APK
Well, the reason
file.
why is because
and make it work.
you're less likely to get a virus on the iPhone than you are on a Samsung.
Well,
On
that's
a
because they limit
Samsung,
you so much.
on a Samsung, you're much more likely to mess up your phone than you are on an iPhone.
I mean, they give a freedom. Like if you were to not go on the internet and download apps, you wouldn't get it. So like it's about the same if you just consider like if it was restrictive, but because it's not restrictive, that's about it. That's the only reason. But I feel like they shouldn't limit us purely for that reason. If someone knows what they're doing, they won't get a virus. But if someone doesn't know what they're doing, then they'll get one. It's about how it is, really.
Well, actually, I think Apple is a lot easier to navigate. I think.
Yeah, I can agree with that. The UI is way better on Apple.
Yeah, so like if you're just about entering the phone market, or you're someone old who isn't like well versed in phones, then an iPhone is way better too, isn't it? And it retains its value way better than Samsung does.
Yeah, I mean Samsung's releasing phones left, right, and center.
No, not just that. Like once you buy the most expensive Samsung phone for like £1,000, next year it's gone down. Someone's selling it on eBay for like 250.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
just mad. But you never get that with iPhone. iPhone, you buy one for £1,000, no one's gonna sell it for the next year and a half for under 400, maybe even 2 years.
That is also true.
So it's like, mate, mad. You get some return on it as well.
that is also the case, I guess. Both phones don't really change much, to be honest. Well, one thing that we can agree on is that iPhone does copy a lot of Samsung. That is one thing they do.
No.
Yeah, they copy, like when Samsung released like the buttonless, then iPhone followed suit. Like Samsung's always ahead, like with the new tech.
But iPhone did something completely different. They didn't make the home button or virtual. They made a swipe.
Yeah, I mean, but
they actively try avoiding every trend out there, and they make their own trends. And then every Android, who made the notch?
The notch.
Yeah, the little bar that like cuts out of the screen at the top.
Oh, that.
Yeah, iPhone was the first one to do that. Now you won't see an Android phone without that. Think about it.
True is true.
Yeah, they set trends. Who was the first one to get rid of the headphone jack?
That was a bad thing.
Yeah, who was the first one to do it?
Was the iPhone?
Yeah, and now
that was a negative.
Now you won't get a Samsung with a headphone jack.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Why'd they do that?
No, they don't. They make the trend. They make it. They're the first bold people to make that step. Then everyone else follows if it becomes successful. iPhone is the trajectory that every other phone goes into. So it's the best. It is.
Yeah, honestly, no. In my opinion, iPhone is better. That's just the only thing I like more about Samsung. It's just the freeness it gives you. The other one was nanotech. But is there even anything we can say about that one?
What like
theories?
What?
Whoa.
Sorry, what fix your nanotech can fix people like the cancer or something. I've seen people.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like ways to use it, like robotics or medicine or different things like that. I'm not too versed in it though. Are you not at all?
Well, I've not in its process, but I've heard what it can be used for.
Yeah, that's like, about all I've heard as well.
Yeah, basically just like how it can repair organs and all that. And I think we're a while away from that one. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys got a year prediction?
Oh man, 2100.
75 years. I'm giving it 75 years.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right, I'll end with one final question. Do you lot ever think we'll get taken over by androids?
No, because iPhone will always be king. I mean,
do you not think the Terminator is gonna come real and like robots are gonna become the new age and delete humans?
Because they're not capable of that, are they?
they're not smart. I mean, they
Yeah, bro,
can
what are
become
you
smart.
doing, man? Are you in a hurricane or something?
Who?
You, man, you're making bare noise.
Me?
Yeah.
What? It's completely silent where I'm at.
Well, one of you was like shifting a lot. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Solomon, man. Oh, it might be you. You know, it could be you.
Bro, it wasn't
Solomon.
me.
No, it's
Well,
Craig.
anyway,
It's
let's
Craig.
move on.
It's Craig. It's
Let's
Craig.
move on from the blaming game. All right.
Blame game. We'll find out in editing when I individually mix these tracks.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And if
there
it's
you go.
me, you'll conveniently find out that it's not me. Just say.
Okay, fine. Well, yeah. Basically, I think we're a while away from that.
A while away from tech destroying us.
Well, I don't think it ever will. I don't think it's capable of doing that.
So estimated time infinity then.
Yep.
All right, cool. I think that's about it then.
Yeah.
Silman, you got anything else to say?
Nothing, not really. It's just like watch out in next like how many years like technology
Gotcha.
is advancing. So, mad.
All right, cool
Yeah.
then. Do you not think physical money is ever going to get obsolete? That's the last thing, actually. Physical money.
Yeah.
Like, we're always going to
Yeah.
get to credit cards and stuff.
I mean, it's already happening. People are using cards more and more.
Yeah, way
cashless.
more. When I worked at the like Asian restaurant, everyone was like literally 95% of people used card.
Or tap.
Yeah, tap like contactless. I also
Yeah.
think like you know that Amazon Go thing, that's probably gonna get more popular as well. Amazon Go, where like you go in without paying.
Oh
You don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
have
I've
to wait
seen
in the
that.
till.
I have it. Oh, yeah,
You
I've
don't
seen
have to
that.
wait in the till. It charges it from your Amazon account.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. They have their shop in it in London as well.
Yeah,
it's mad.
I don't remember if they have one in London actually.
I think it's mad. Yeah.
I've always wanted to go there. It looks really cool. But anyway, yeah, that's about it then. Suleiman, plug your business.
Confectionery Kingdom, innit? Come on.
Because I
Come on.
give like the spiel you gave. If you've got a sweet tooth, you should definitely come there.
Yeah. I thought you were put anything in. Yeah.
Suleiman, do you use ethically sourced gelatin?
Yeah, I do, you know.
Ethically sourced, yeah.
Ethically, yeah.
Do you use gene editing in any of your products?
Why don't? Mate, it's all halal, bro.
So halal, yeah.
I'm
HFA,
halal.
HMC.
Yeah, HFC certified, 100%.
All right, cool. If you have a sweet tooth, that page is for you. Also mention they are halal. That's what you said to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't have it then.
That's what I thought. Oh my god.
Sona's just gonna spite us every time we talk about anything Islamic related.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with halal meat in it.
Oh, stay tuned. Don't even. I'm not even gonna say that. I don't even know.
I
Stay
don't.
tuned. You know what? I'm having
No.
faith. Stay tuned.
All right. Cool. Bye.
All right, bye. See you.
Well, I'm just saying I don't agree with halal meat. I'm just saying that
All right, cool.
because I think
Well-
it's painful to the animal, isn't it?
No, wait. We gotta save this for the religion part 2.
Oh, man, no, we're not doing a religion part 2. We're doing religion 1, and that's it. All right.
Religion 1 6-hour long.
I'm willing
episode.
to argue this with anyone. There will definitely be
I'm
someone
gonna
out there
pull
that
out my
says,
whole family. My whole family's gonna come on one at
"Oh
a
yeah,
time.
when an animal is like, what's it called, struggling on the floor, trying to catch its breath, moving around. Oh yeah, that's just nerves. Oh yes, of course. That's
boy,
not
here
it
we go.
being. That's not it squirming in pain. That's just its nerves doing something. Come on, man. That's just rubbish. Whoever tries peddling that is an idiot. I'm sorry.
I might actually edit it so that it cuts out in the middle of your speech. If Salad's got music, he'll play it. Anything else we need to say, lads?
No, I'm good.
All right, you've been watching Infallible. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. You're not gonna say bye.
Yes,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. All right. I've already got the command typed out. What are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's not leaving. Get the fuck out, Craig. Who asked you to do
Mate, you did a semicolon.
No, I didn't. I did a colon and a comma. Look, it's a colon.
Oh.
Craig, fuck off. He's not leaving. What? Where is he not going? What am I doing wrong?
No. Make sure you copy exactly what you did earlier.
Exactly what? Yeah, I did.
No, I
Craig.
don't believe you.
Colon, comma, leave.